Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I want to discuss a little camping device that I love and use all the time, but that I find irksome and annoying from time to time in terms of getting it collapsed again, getting its filter back into place, and being able to get away from the campsite and get on the move again. This is the Summit XBrew. No, I ain't sponsored or nothing like that. That's not the kind of thing I do. It's simply a little tips video for the best way of collapsing this awkward silicone coffee filter system and getting its filter back in, well, within no more than about a minute. Because unfortunately, the way this thing is constructed, it's not easy. It's not something that just readily and easily, like many other devices, just collapses back down into position. It does all kinds of strange things like this. It pops the insides out. You put the filter in. It's a nightmare. It's really quite difficult. So after much use, I've kind of come to a conclusion on what the best way is, and you'll get it done in probably about 30 seconds. Start at the top. We're going to start at the top ring. It's the easiest one to do. It's got the most rigidity because it's got this plastic bevel or plastic ring around the top. It's the most solid. We get this one collapsed, so just quickly and easily get our fingers underneath its crease and just get it folded down, and there we go. That's done. After that, it's just a case of really collapsing the next parts and they fall into place. So what are we at right now? 10 seconds, not even. The hardest part I have found is this filter. Getting it back successfully underneath this lip without it taking 10 minutes, it can drive you absolutely crazy. So I found a pretty simple way of doing this, and it goes as such. You're going to start with putting the filter into one side and getting it in about 50% of the way. Okay, so we'll start down there and just work it in with our thumbs. Any kind of fold that pops up, don't worry about that so much. It's in about 50% of the way now. From here to about there, it's in underneath the lip. And of course the thing is, you'll try and continue going this side and then this side, and then the problem is the more you go one side or the other, the more it'll pop out at the other. So we need to lock this thing in place. And here's the best way I've done it. Again, 50% of it is in. Now we go completely to the opposite side, and with our thumbs we push that into the lip. And once that's in, it's locked, and then it's just a case of just slowly but surely popping the rest of it underneath its lip. And there we go. Simple as that. Without the babble and the chat and the rubbish from me, chances are you get this thing collapsed and it's filtered back in place in around, I suppose, 25, 30 seconds maximum, as opposed to the solid 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes that I've spent in the past before. Not exactly the kind of thing you want at a cold campsite when it's -5 Celsius out, when you're in a rush to get on your route to get to point B, point C, point D, whatever. Anyway, little tip for anybody who may be struggling with this, as I know I've gone onto YouTube and searched for this particular problem and nobody's really come up with it. So hope this helps people. Ciao. See you maybe in the next one. Bye bye bye.